Hey y'all, okay, I'm back. Now, I just finished looking at the skit with Rolanda and Anthony working out or whatnot. So they working out or whatever, and they end up walking past some flowers, and so Rolanda said, "Oh, look at the flowers." So he was like, "What's the big deal about flowers? They just gonna die." And so she said, "What do you mean?" Like, he's like, "I don't understand." And then why it has to be 12. And so she said, "Why are you so negative about it?" "No, I'm just saying, I don't get it." "Okay, I get 12. He said, "I get a dozen of donuts, but I don't get a dozen of roses. I don't understand." And she was like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Well, I had some roses delivered to Amber." And she said, "Oh, okay, that's why you acting like that." She said, "You trying to get back with Amber?" He was like, "No, no, no." And so he said, "I just sent them to her." No, he said, "What color?" She said, "What color?" He said, "Red and pink." And she said, "Red and pink is for love. That's what red and pink is, for love." And so he said, "No, no, no." He said, "You're still in love with him." I'm like, "No, I'm not." Anthony can't tell the truth for nothing. I know first thing he says to her, there was a peace offering. She said, yellow is for peace, and red and pink is for love. And she was like, "No, no, no, I'm just doing this to ease her mind." He said, she said, "So you being deceitful, huh?" "No, I'm not being deceitful." She said, "Well, what are you doing?" Like, first of all, he talking about he got a plan. No, he said he have a strategy. That's flowers ain't gonna stop him. So he said, "I have a strategy so the divorce don't get ugly." And she take me for everything. She said, "First of all, you did a prenup. You didn't do a prenup when you got married. And you didn't do anything to protect yourself, and you're a businessman." She said, "That's why she said love clouds your judgment, and you make me question you in the business aspect, because you're a businessman. You're supposed to have done a prenup like that." So first of all, you and Rolanda done start spending too much time with each other. It just so happens Anthony is going through what he's going through. Shayla's getting on his nerves. And then Muhammad is going back to his country. So that means, Rolanda, that you're single again. You and him spending too much time. Now, anytime they start putting keywords in, I start thinking. When her and Brittany was talking, Brittany asked her, was she trying to get back with Anthony? And she was like, "No, he's my business partner, blah, blah, blah. I know how to separate business from pleasure." And so, I don't know, they might end up getting emotional with each other, whatever, hugging, you know how it is, embracing, and then they're go to kiss, and then the scene go down, and then the next day they showing them in the bed with the cover over them. So that's crazy to me. So what y'all think about that? And then Anthony caught himself trying to bash Zachary about her daddy helping her. I don't understand why those three have such an issue with Zachary getting help. Just because she independent don't mean that she don't need help. That's crazy. That's crazy. "Well, I didn't get any help from nobody." Well, that's your problem. That's your issue that you didn't have nobody that had your back. And then Angelina and Shayla is jealous, and you talking about, "Well, I'm the helper," or whatever. She was like, "Yeah, just like Amber's about to take you to the bank." So I don't understand why he was even drag her, but they drag each other. But something's gonna happen to where Anthony is gonna start being sentimental towards Zachary, because Zachary doing Zachary. I wouldn't even go over my sister's house. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. I separate myself until y'all get yourself together, because y'all ain't gonna keep try to triple team me or double team me, we ain't gonna do that. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, and I will be back.